OpenAI Aqu-hires, one of its biggest new competitors. Boring businesses like commercial cleaning and laundromats are on the rise, and Elon Musk is now the CEO of the largest private company in the world. All of this and more in today's episode of the Implied Podcast. So I think it was 2 days ago that Sam Altman Aqu-hired the creator of a software called OpenAI. It's super popular, and now the creator of that really cool, interesting, and innovative software is now working for OpenAI. I think this is really interesting for a few reasons. Firstly, this is a really big move from OpenAI. This is OpenAI expanding their range and getting into more sectors of AI. Possibly even kind of creating a new sector of AI, personal device internal AI that's not really run on servers, that's run on your own personal devices, which is revolutionary. It's going to bring more AI capability to more people, and it's going to improve the privacy that the individual user has using the AI. Really cool stuff. Now, I think this is going to cause companies like Anthropic and Meta and all those different AI companies to start doing this same thing, start working on more multi-agent, internal systemed AI, meaning that the arms race is going to just keep getting faster. There's just going to be more and more and more and more. And that's a concern to me, because if there's no AI safety, things can go really wrong. Now, with all the innovation, things can grow and expand and amazing things can happen, but also without restrictions in this like unhindered just expansion of artificial intelligence, one or two bad actors might ruin the bunch. And I don't really want to be there to see it get ruined. Another really, really cool thing is the concept of acquiring. I don't know how to say it, but basically, rather than buying a company that could have been your competitor, like Facebook buying Instagram, you're not giving your competitor, any way to grow, because you're just taking them for yourself and putting them into your ecosystem. And I think that's a really, really smart way to go about finding talent, to go about finding really good talent, and to go about destroying your competition before it gets to be too big. Is it moral? Yeah, it's moral. Why would it not be moral? Number 3, I also think that this whole thing with OpenAI and OpenAI proves that you don't need a huge team to make something amazing. It can just be 1 or 2 or 3 people working on something really cool, and then you can get acquired by a big company and make a lot of money, because these AI companies are paying a lot of money, and I bet it's not only the AI companies, it's every company out there. Because if a big company needs talent and they see someone who's talented, maybe they have their own company, they're going to acquire that person or those people, and those people who made that little company with a little, really cool idea are going to make bank. That's pretty cool. These companies are having a literal arms race for talent, and they are willing to pay billions and billions of dollars for the right person. So if you make yourself the right person, if you acquire those skills, if you make yourself into someone who's worth that much money to a company, they might give you billions. Boring businesses are on the rise. What I'm referring to are low hype businesses, HVAC, vending machines, pressure washing, or even liquor stores. Now, there are a few reasons why this is happening. I'm sure you've heard the term generational wealth transfer. Basically, when all the boomers start retiring and passing away, they're leaving a lot of assets just out in the open. And they're also leaving a lot of room in the market for people like you and I to take advantage of. This is causing the supply of locksmiths to decrease rapidly, while the demand for locksmiths is staying the same. Do you see the problem there? There isn't enough supply to meet the demand, meaning it's a perfect time for entrepreneurs and go-getters like you and I to attack and start running these already operational businesses ourselves. And this is what a lot of people have done. I'm sure you've seen those accounts on Instagram. It's like, oh, I bought this liquor store and now I'm making blah, blah, blah. Oh, I bought this bowling alley. Oh, blah, 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 blah. These people, these young people are buying these businesses. The business was fine, but the owner didn't want to run it anymore. They were old. And they're taking these already established businesses and they're able to modernize them with stuff like AI and better marketing, social media, stuff like that. And I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. Maybe I should start a boring business just to prove that, it's something we can do. Now, in addition to people like you and I, larger corporations are also using this wealth transfer to scoop up lots of these smaller, independently run businesses through mergers and acquisitions. They're able to take those independent locations in Cleveland, Oakland, DC, everywhere, and make them into a franchise or make them into a corporation in that area and make a lot of money doing it. These low hype, boring businesses always have steady demand. Even if the economy is in the gutter, people still need a plumber. People still need an HVAC technician. So if you're considering starting your own business, take what I'm saying into consideration. Find an already running business or one that's currently for sale. Take ownership of that business and optimize it, and either keep it as consistent cash flow or sell it for a really large return. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, but I am saying that it is a path forward. I don't want to say it's guaranteed, but there's a really good chance it's going to work because the business already has demand, and most likely they already have a customer base too. Something to think about. And we're back to Elon Musk. I feel like I talk about this man every single day. He's crazy. I love him. And he announced on February 2nd, 2026 that this is crazy. SpaceX, xAI, and X are forming one they're all merging together to just be SpaceX. So xAI and X is now incorporated into SpaceX. And that new private company is valued at over $1.25 trillion. But honestly, it doesn't even matter because I'm going to read you an excerpt from Elon Musk's recent memo. SpaceX has acquired xAI to form the most ambitious, vertically integrated innovation engine on and off Earth. With AI, rockets, space-based internet, direct-to-mobile device communications, and the world's foremost real-time information and free speech platform. That really reminds me of John D. Rockefeller. I think it's because of the word vertical integration, basically taking parts of the supply chain and just integrating them all into your company so you don't have to work with middlemen. Because middlemen take your margins. If you don't need to use them, don't. This is just so absurd to me. I'm honestly not sure whether to be excited or concerned. Like on the one hand, a single corporation having that much power and that much influence in so many different industries might cause problems. But on the other hand, a corporation having that much power in its hands in that many different industries is going to help it innovate at light speed, faster than we can even imagine. And I honestly think that it's going to cause more innovation in startups because they're going to see gaps in the market that, the new SpaceX can't handle. So I think this is going to be a net positive. It's just so wild. I love it. It's amazing. It's crazy. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this episode of the Implied Podcast. I really appreciate it. And expect an episode this time next week with the foremost business news.